Little Red Riding Hood's journey. Once upon a time, Little Red Riding Hood was walking along the road to her grandma's house with some brownies. Before long, she was in a big forest when she saw a massive wolf by the side of the road. His arm was in a sling and he had no tail. She asked, "Why are you so hurt?"
The wolf replied, "There are 3 vicious pigs on the road ahead. Be careful. They burnt my tail and broke my arm. They will do the same to you."
"I've been here many times before, and I've never seen any pigs. I think I'll be fine," replied Little Red Riding Hood scornfully. She had received a letter that her grandma's house has recently been knocked down, and she had built a new one. She expected it to be fabulous.
Soon after, she came upon a straw house. It wasn't quite what she expected, but she thought it must be her grandma's new house. She knocked at the door, yelling, "Grandma, I have some brownies for you."
A pig opened the door and said, "I'm hungry and I'm going to eat you for dinner," as he tried to grab her and pull her inside the straw house. Little Red Riding Hood screamed for help. The big wolf she had seen earlier heard her and ran to help. He huffed and he puffed, and the house fell down.
In the dust from the explosion stood the silhouette of a big wolf. He gasped, "I told you that there were 3 evil pigs off on the road ahead. Why didn't you listen to me?"
"I was sure this was my grandma's house. I know the next house will be my grandma's because I recognize where we are. It's only about 30 minutes away. She has a new house anyways, so I didn't recognize it. What's your name?"
"My name is the Big Good Wolf. It used to be the Big Bad Wolf, but I've changed my ways now. Be more careful next time, okay? I don't want to do this again. I'm sick, you see."
"Okay, I'll be more careful," said Little Red Riding Hood, and she left to find her grandma's house. In about an hour or so, she found a house made of sticks. This time, she was more careful and looked at the house from all sides before knocking at the door. She said, Grandma, I got some nice brownies for you."
The silly pig opened the door and said, "I like brownies. Give me those. Grr." Again, the pig grabbed her and pulled her inside. She screamed for help yet again. The wolf heard and came running to her rescue.
He huffed, and he puffed, and he coughed, and he spluttered. The wolf tried and tried, but he just couldn't blow the house down. Luckily, when the pig was making the house, he used a wood-cutting axe and left it right beside the house. The wolf grabbed it and knocked the house down. He pulled Little Red Riding Hood out and knocked the evil pig out.
"Seriously, don't go into the next house unless you know it's your grandma's house. It's probably another pig's," said the Big Good Wolf.
"It's been an hour. I should be there now. I won't go into the next house unless it looks like a place where humans live. No sticks, no straw, okay?"
"Okay, be very careful."
Little Red Riding Hood walked along the path in the woods for another half hour. She came to the 3rd house. It was made out of bricks and glass, like a normal human dwelling. Still, she was suspicious of the house. She looked through all the windows, and inside looked like her grandma's old house. So she knocked on the door. Little Red Riding Hood said, "I brought you some brownies, Grandma."
A big, fat, old pig opened the door and pulled her inside. The wolf heard her screams and tried to blow down the brick house. Since it was brick, he couldn't blow it down. He tried to use the axe, but it utterly failed against the brick house. The wolf could not find a way into the house from above, so he tunneled through under it.
Crash! Bang! The wolf burst through the wooden floor, up into the house. He grabbed the pig and pushed him into a pot of boiling water. Little Red Riding Hood was shocked. Every time she was captured by the evil pigs, the wolf had come to rescue her.
"Why do you keep saving me?" she asked. The wolf replied, "I don't know. I am a reformed character now. Thank you. I know the next house is Grandma's, because the 3 pigs are all out of the way now. I will be fine," she said.
"Okay, I will leave you now." The wolf walked into the forest.
Little Red Riding Hood walked along the road for another half hour. Presently, she came to yet another house.
It was made out of gold. "That's got to be my grandma's house," she said. She knocked on the gold door. Her grandma opened the door. She had finally made it to her grandma's house after all. "Hello, dear. Why don't you come inside?" Her grandma pulled her inside, smiling with a perfect set of white, sharp teeth. The end. This story was created by Vincent and David Incorporated.
All rights reserved.